Hey guys, it's Mike. I'm back again. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Can you please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video to keep my channel going. In this video, we're going to talk about players that left teams in the AFC. I just did an NFC one. Now we're going to do the AFC. Let's start off with the AFC East, and we'll start with the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills lost. Uh, Mitch Trubisky. He went to the Titans. Reggie Gillum went to the Patriots. Brandon Cooks, Gabe Davis, Curtis Samuels, all free agents. David Edwards went to the Saints, and Ryan Van DeMark went to the Vikings. Joey Bosa, AJ Espinoza, Daquan Jones, Jordan Phillips, Matt Milano, Shaq Thompson, Dane Jackson. They all free agents. Teron Johnson traded to the Raiders. Cam Lewis went to the Bears. Devarius Slay is retiring. Tre'Davious White, Tyler Rapp is free agents. Darrell Savage went to the Steelers. Jordan Poyer and Matt Prater are free agents. Let's go to the Dolphins. Dolphins lost Tua Tagovailoa. He went to the Falcons, which I don't know why they signed him, honestly, but whatever. Zach Wilson to the Saints. Alexander Madison. Alec Ingold went to the Chargers. Dwayne Eskridge. Tyreek Hill. Nick Westbrook went to the Colts. Jalen Waddle traded to the Broncos. Cedric Wilson. Darren Waller, free agents. Larry Boone went to the Lions. Kendall Lamb, Daniel Bruschi, James Daniels, Cole Strange, Laim Etchenberg, Quentin Bell, Bradley Chubbs went to the Bills. Benita Jones went to the Raiders. KJ Britt went to the Patriots. Rashard Douglas, free agent. Jack Jones went to the 49ers. Kader Kohu went to the Chiefs. Ashton Davis, Michael Fitzpatrick went to the Jets. Joe Cardona went to the Rams. Jake Bailey went to the Falcons. And kicker Jason Sanders went to the Giants. The Patriots. Patriots lost Joshua Dobbs, Antonio Gibson, Ernest Johnson, Stephon Diggs, Austin Hooper went to the Falcons. Garrett Bradbury traded to the Bears. Ferdinand Lowe went to the 49ers. How do you say this? Anthony Jennings went to the Saints. Kyrus Tonga went to the Chiefs. Marty Mapu went to traded to the Texans. And Jalen Hawkins went to the Ravens. The Jets lost Justin Fields, traded to the Chiefs. Decent backup for them. Tyrod Taylor went to the Packers. That's a good backup for the Packers. Khalid Herbert went to Khalid Herbert, Tyler Johnson, and Josh Reynolds, free agents. Stone Smart went to the Eagles. John Simpson went to the Raiders. Aljavera Tucker went to the Patriots. Michael Clemens went to the Colts. Jermaine Johnson II traded to the Titans. Khalid Sanders, free agent. Jay Tuffle went to the Lions. Quincy Williams went to the Browns. Chris Boyd, Isaiah Oliver, free agents. Tony Adams went to the Titans, and Nick Folk went to the Falcons. All right, AFC North is the Baltimore Ravens. Lost Cooper Rush. Keaton Mitchell went to the Chargers. Patrick Richard. Reichard went to the Giants. DeAndre Hopkins is a free agent. Tylan Wallace went to the Browns. Charlie Kohler went to the Chargers. Isaiah Likely went to the Giants. Wow, I'm surprised they let him get away. Joe Nodoboom is free agent. Daniel Faley went to the Giants. Tyler Lindenbaum went to the Raiders. Kyle Van Noy is a free agent. David Ojobo went to the Dolphins. Taven Bryan is a free agent. Draymond Jones went to the Patriots. Brett Urban is a free agent. Aloha Gilman went to the Chiefs. Ardarius Washington went to the Commanders, and Jordan Scott went to the Giants. All right, we got the Bengals. Bengals lost quarterback Jake Browning to the Buccaneers. Noah Fant to the Saints. Lucas Patrick to the Giants. Cordell Volson to the Ravens. To the Titans. Trey Henderson went to the Ravens. Joseph Osei went to the Jets. Cameron Sample went to the 49ers. Cameron Taylor Britt went to the Colts. And Geno Stone went to the Bills. All right, the Cleveland Browns lost Jerome Ford to the Commanders. Trayvon Williams, DeAndre Carter, they're free agents. David Njoku went to the Chargers, which is good for them. Jack Connell, Corliss Lucas, Cam Robinson, Joe Bettino, Wyatt Teller. They all free agents. Wyatt Teller went to the Texans. Ethan Pocock, free agent. Myles Garrett traded to the Rams. Cameron Thomas to the Falcons. Shelby Harris to the Giants. Jerome Baker, free agent. Devon Bush to the Bears. Mohamed Diabat to the Titans. Martin Emerson to the Saints. And Rashawn Jenkins is a free agent. Steelers lost Skylar Thompson. Kenneth Gainwell to the Ravens. Calvin Austin the third to the Giants. Scott Miller to the Bears. Adam Thielen retiring. Marquez Vantez Scotland to the Cowboys. Connor Haywood to the Raiders. Donald Parham, Jonnu Smith, Andrus Peat, Max Sharping, all free agents. Isaac Semalu went to the Cardinals. Isaiah Loudermilk went to the Vikings. Trey Flowers, free agent. James Pierre to the Vikings. Chuck Clark to the Lions. Kyle Duggar to the Bengals. Miles Killebrew to the Buccaneers. Jabril Peppers, free agent. And Corlius Waitman to the 49ers. Let's go to the AFC South, the Houston Texans. They lost Nick Chubb, free agent. Joe Mixon, free agent. Daryl Ongunable, free agent. Braxton Barris went to the Giants. Kristen Kirk went to the 49ers. Harris Bryant went to the Seahawks. Titus Howard traded to the Browns. Juice Scruggs traded to the Lions. Derek Barnett, Marjo Edwards, Foley Falkesi, Lexi Fotu to the Giants. Tim Seattle to the Commanders. Damian Clark to the Lions. Christian Harris to the Falcons. Miles Bryant to the Browns. Jimmy Ward, free agent. And Tommy Townsend to the Titans. Let's go to the Colts. The Colts lost Phillip Rivers, Amir Abdullah to the Jaguars. Michael Pittman traded to the Steelers. Brandon Smith traded to the Texans. Danny Pinter to the Ravens. Samuel Ikebu to the Falcons. Kawiti Payne to the Raiders. Neville Gallman to the Bears. Eric Johnson. Chris Wormley, free agents. Zaire Franklin traded to the Packers. Jermaine Pratt. Mike Hilton. Chris Lamus. Kenny Moore II, all free agents. Rodney Thompson to the Seahawks. Nick Cross to the Commanders. And George Odom is a free agent. We go to the Jaguars. Jaguars lost Travis Etienne to the Saints. Diami Brown to the Commanders. Tim Patrick to the Jets. Johnny Mute to the Eagles. Emmanuel Ogibaugh. Dwayne Smoot. Austin Johnson are free agents. Mason Smith traded to the Falcons. Devin Lloyd to the Panthers. Greg Townsend II to the Giants. And Andrew Wingard to the Cardinals. All right, the Tennessee Titans lost Brandon Allen to the Giants. Van Jefferson to the Commanders. Kevin Zettler. James Porsche. Yeah, I'm going to mess this one all up. Chigozum Owango to the Commanders. Corey Levin, free agent. Hardin Key to the Colts. Jahaid Ward. Sebastian Joseph Day to the Steelers. Tivante Sweat to the Jets. Joe Bashi to the Lions. Jamal Amir Davis. Kareem Elam to the Chiefs. LaJarvis Sneed. Xavier Woods. And Johnny Heckler to the Vikings. All right, AFC West, the Broncos. Lost Michael Burton to the Browns. Mercedes Lewis. Sam Mustipher. John Franklin Myers to the Titans. Dre Greenlaw to the 49ers. PJ Locke to the Cowboys. And Justin Simons is retiring. All right, the Chiefs lost, a lot. Shane Buelsey to the Bills. Gardner Minshew to the Cardinals. Kareem Hunt. Isaiah Pacheco to the Lions. Damian Price to the Eagles. Marquez Brown to the Eagles. Juju Smith-Schuster to the Giants. Robert Tonyan, free agent. Donovan Smith retiring. Jawan Taylor to the Falcons. Charles Omniue to the Commanders. Michael Dana to the Bills. Derek Nahadi to the Colts. Mike Pennell, free agent. Jerry Tillery to the Colts. Leo Chenell to the Commanders. And they traded Trent McDuffie to the Rams. Jalen Watson to the Rams. Joshua Williams to the Titans. Deion Bush. Byron Cooks to the Bengals. And safety Mike Edwards. And the Raiders lost Kenny Pickett to the Falcons. Geno Smith traded to the Giants. Rasheed Mostert. Zamir White. Tyler Lockett. Ian Thomas. Stone Forshee to the Panthers. Alex Kappa. Dylan Parham to the Jets. Tyree Wilson traded to the Saints. Jamal Adams. Jamian Davis. Eldon Roberts. Devon White. Darnay Holmes to the Falcons. Terrell Edmonds. Lonnie Johnson to the Dolphins. Jacob Moyer and Daniel Carson, free agents. The Chargers, running back Najee Harris, running back Lasheen Hoskins. They lost Keenan Allen, Tyler Conklin to the Lions, Will Dishley, Austin Deckers to the Titans, and Bobby Hart, Foster Sorrell to the Commanders, Savion Washington, Makia Beckin, Zion Johnson to the Browns, Jameer Slayer to the Dolphins, Bradley Bozeman retiring, Andre James, Odef Owai to the Commanders, Deshaun Hand to the Falcons, Outu Obangi to the Cowboys, Benjamin St. Just to the Packers, and Marcus Mayo. And that is it for the NFC, guys. A lot of players changing teams this year. Seems like it's a big thing this year. Like again, it's your first time here, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Once the game starts every week, I'll be picking games and giving scores, and please comment in the comment section on let me tell you who's your favorite team is, what you think, or how they're doing, or whatever. All right, guys, this is it. This is Mike. I'll be back with you soon with another video. Later, guys. Bye.